Black women don't like DDG because DDG reminds them of the men that hurt them. Boo, it's not that they don't like you. They don't like who you remind them of. It feels so weird being back here. But anyway, hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to Miss Brownstone channel. I am your host, Miss Brownstone. Okay, just in case you're new here. So on my channel, we talk about random topics that I just want to talk about. So let's get into some things. Okay, so today I want to talk about why do black women hate DDG? And I know you like, wait a minute. You coming in hot. I definitely am coming in hot. Okay. So, as we all know, DDG and Halle has broken up, right? And I didn't want to talk about this when it first happened because I just felt like I didn't believe it, like I didn't believe. Once everybody was talking about it and giving their opinions without knowing any kind of information, I came to the conclusion that black women don't like this man. Now, before I get into why I think black women don't like this man, let's figure out who this man is, okay? So, DDG, his picture be here somewhere, okay? DDG is a YouTuber, okay, from, where the hell is this man from? Damn, it start with a P. Pontiac. There we go. He is a YouTuber from Pontiac. There we go. He is like one of the OG YouTubers. I know who he is because I'm big into YouTube. I'm like obsessed. Okay. Growing up as a millennial and I'm like borderline Gen Z, I always been into YouTube. Okay. So he's an OG in this game. All right. So that's who he is. He was dating Halle and Halle Bailey. And that is, as we know her as, the Disney princess. Okay, y'all know who she is. She played Little Mermaid. Now, besides her playing in Little Mermaid, she played in other things too. I believe it was Blackish is what she played in, and she also played in some things with Tyler Perry. She played in The Color Purple. She did her big one, okay? She's been acting since a child, and she's actually a good singer. She signed under Beyonce. So these are who these people are. They have been dating for some years now, I believe, and they recently broke up. And when they were together, people had their comments about him, mainly saying that, why is she talking to someone who is beneath her? Why is she talking to somebody that's beneath her? Oh, he's trying to sabotage her. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, he's doing that. I think I even talked about DDG on this platform, right? But as time go on and like rewatching his content and learning him again, I don't think he's that bad of a person. But I have came to the conclusion on why black women don't like him. And let's talk about it, okay? So, when they broke up, a lot of black women ran to the internet to grab their phones and go on TikTok and Twitter. And I'm pretty sure y'all probably seen it. And even some people like Joe Budden, who I cannot stand, he makes my ass itch, took it upon himself to give his opinion on DDG. And these people just make it sound like this man is just a bum. That's it. That's all. But like, if he was really, why would we be talking about him? So you telling me his girl is the one that's bringing in all this clout that we need to talk about it? I don't think so. So I sat back, I watched a couple videos, and I came to the conclusion that black women don't like DDG because DDG reminds them of the men that hurt them. Boo, it's not that they don't like you. They don't like who you remind them of. All right. They don't like who you remind them of. And I know you probably like, how can he remind them of somebody that they dated if they don't even know this man? Well, they don't like the look of it. Not only are you just a black man, but you have the look of the bad boy, the stereotype. And they may see themselves in Halle. And I don't understand how, Sway, because none of us are innocent. And neither is Halle. Okay? Now, I'm going to take my glasses off, even though I am legally blind, bitch. I'm going to take these glasses off because the glare from the ring light is throwing me off. How I look. So I believe that these women see Halle as a sweet, innocent princess. And they see their self in them because at some point, we all were sweet and innocent, right? And then we dated someone who might have been a bad boy. and brought us into seeing the world in a different way, right? And some like to say, oh, he stole our innocence, blah, 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 whatever. But that's what it is. And a lot of black women have dated men who were broke, okay? Brokey! Who they felt as though are not on their level. And that's how they see Halle. They see Halle as up here, and DDG is down here. All right. So they're putting their self in this relationship and they're thinking, dang, I remember when I dated Day Day and Day Day ain't had shit. And I had no business dating him because he was beneath me. Okay. And I got so caught up and I fell in love and he left me with a baby. So now everybody has something to say about this relationship with DDG and Halle because they just had a beautiful baby, Halo. Halo is gorgeous. Okay. He is gorgeous. All right. They just had that beautiful baby Halo. So they're like, oh yeah, the same thing that happened to her happened to me too. This Me Too movement getting out of hand, honey. The same thing that happened to her happened to me too. And that's the thing. These men will get you pregnant and leave you with a baby, says the black woman. But in reality, when I say you wasn't innocent, yes, honey, I need to pour me up. Pour me up. Pour it up, pour it up. That's how we gonna film, okay? But in reality, when I say you wasn't innocent and neither was Halle, neither one of y'all was innocent. Growing up in poverty, growing up in urban areas, we all have a thing for the bad boy. We all like the look of it, okay? And I'm starting to think, especially after reading The Art of Seduction, it's not just black women. That is one of the seducers, being a bad boy, okay? So it's not even just black women, but we're focusing on black women today because I'm a black woman, okay? Because I'm a black woman, all right? So you fall for these bad boys. You mess with these men that you have no business messing with. And then you end up, A, taking care of them, going through struggle love with them, B, having a baby by them, and they leave you. So you looking at DDG and you're like, oh, this happened to me too. And these is how these niggas is. And I just want to say, black women, you need to go sit on somebody's couch. And let's take black out of it. Let's take race out of it. Any woman who has not addressed their trauma and feel the need to grab a phone and talk about it every day long needs to go sit on somebody's couch. Now, I tell stories of my past for content, but I'm not still heard about it. And I think that's the thing in the relationship, like, field now when it comes to podcasting. It's just hurt people spreading shit, making it worse for other people, when that ain't even a reality of everybody's. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying it ain't some men out here that'll pop you with a baby and leave you. I know. I seen it happen. Not I know as in I'm with a baby, but I know as in I seen it. Okay, honey, with my own eyes. Shit, sometimes all four of them. Okay, I seen it happen, so we know it's real. But that's not the case here. I think we need to stop projecting our situation or what we have seen with other people. And then let's even get into the fact of them saying that, you know, DDG is not on Halle's level. I had to get me a glass of wine, honey. Because I'm going to be him filming all day. And only wine is going to get me through it. Okay? Let's get to the part of them saying that DDG is not on Halle's level. Right? Financially, like I said, DDG has been doing this for a very long time. Financially, he is on Halle's level. And actually, when you look him up, he makes more. Like, but then again, we can't trust you Google because Google be lying. But according to Google, when you look up his net worth, honey, he makes more than her. Right? But y'all just see her like she's on a different type of level because she's in movies and she's doing this and she's doing that. Right? Now, socially, she is above him. Yes. But, I mean, social status and finance is what women go after anyway, right? We're all hypergamous by nature. So she still won. She still got a man with that coin. So y'all not in the same situation. You know what I mean? Y'all not in the same situation. So I don't get it. But to just like discard him and make it seem like he is nothing and he's beneath her is just mind boggling to me. And it always will be, due to the fact that like y'all just looking at it that way because she been in movies and she's signed to Beyonce, you know, her social status. But at the same time, a relationship is a partnership, and it's about helping each other, right or wrong. We can't go into every situation thinking that the man is supposed to do all, be all, the end all, do all, hear a bitch out. What I mean by that is we can't go into relationships thinking that our man is supposed to provide for us financially, emotionally, physically. Yes, those are things he's supposed to do. And we're not supposed to bring nothing to the table at all. That sounds like a fairy tale. Like, and I agree, men are supposed to be there financially, emotionally, and mentally, and physically by protecting you and providing for you, right? And those are all different ways of providing. But to think that you bring nothing to the table, you bring nothing at all, is crazy. So her social status, her being above him socially, it helped DDG because he wouldn't have been able to be in the rooms with Beyonce and Jay-Z. He wouldn't be able to be in certain rooms. So with him being a YouTuber, that helped him, right? So that's kind of also what she brings to the table. What's wrong with that? Think about it. And I'm not trying to change your mind on anybody, but I want you to understand that when you say the things that you say about people without even knowing their relationship, because that's the crazy part, you have no business. Hello, you have no business speaking on these people's relationships anyway, because we don't know them. We don't know what happens behind closed doors, right? We can only talk about what we see, but y'all go in depth and create scenarios that, honey, did it happen though? But did it happen though? That's all I wanted to say. But did it happen though? Okay. So, and I also want y'all to think about, well, I also want to say this. I know some of y'all are going to say, oh, how does DDG remind them of the Day Days and Ray Rays and Man Mans and Pookies and them, the ghetto niggas that they dated, right? Besides the looks. It is only the looks that they see. Because when I watch his content and I actually observe who he is not, and I guarantee he say Pontiac is crazy and is ghetto and is hood. He don't give ghetto and hood. Not an inch in his body gives ghetto and hood. Okay? Not at all. Not at all. Y'all acting like this man from the Bronx. Okay? He ain't giving that. All right? It's not giving that. And he actually show up for her. And he's a good father. So, ease up on a black man. Matter of fact, ease up on a lot of black men, black women, because they're trying, you know? Not all of them. The ones that ain't shit, keep your foot on their goddamn neck. You hear me? We here. Keep your foot on their neck. But there are some good ones. There are good fathers that are black men. There are good husbands and boyfriends and fiancés and providers that are black men. And black women, we are not victims. All of us are not the innocent Disney princess. Shit, she ain't even innocent Disney princess in real life. You seen a video that he put, and people was chewing DDG up for this. It's a video that he had on his vlog, and she was there. She, as in Halle, she was there, and they was playing a game, and then she started cussing and going off, and he posted it. And then everybody was getting upset at the fact, why would you post a Disney princess cursing and da-da-da? She's a human being. That's who she is when she's not pretending to be Little Mermaid. That is a character. That is not who she really is as a person. You get what I'm saying? And they did the same thing to Brandy when she did Cinderella, okay? They wanted her to be America's princess, you know, as a black woman, right? They painted that image for her. And when she came out pregnant, everybody had so much to say, and they chewed her up. She's a human being. Okay? She's a human being. But I'm saying all this to say that when he posted the vlog of her cussing and everything like that, I like to see it because it was like, oh snap, she's just like us. And if you watch Blackish, they cuss like a sailor in there too. Okay? She's just like us. But y'all has so much to say. You can't keep putting people into boxes. You know, they say the first role that you blow up in is the role that people see you in forever as an actor, right? So that's why they tell black men not to play as gangbangers or not to play as a drug dealer, because that's the role you're going to be seen in forever. Well, newsflash, it ain't just black women, because y'all definitely did it to this black girl. She chose this man for whatever reason. Either she likes the bad boy look, because we all do. Don't we? Don't we? Let me tell you something. Side note. And I could ramble because I don't write down what I'ma say. I just get to talking, honey. Okay. I got a point. I bring it home, and wherever it leads me, Okay. But let me tell you something. I grew up in the hood. Okay. I'm from North New Jersey, honey. I'm a Jersey girl. All right. It was something about the Roughnecks growing up. It was when you grew up in the urban area, they come off as masculine. They come off as, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's a man. Oh, you know, that's what you seen growing up. That's what you identify with as a man, right? So I have a thing for the Roughnecks. I'm not gonna lie. I look at them. Now, are they good for me? No. Do I date them now? No. Okay. Okay, give me a nerd any day, bitch. All right, because opposites attract. Anyways, all right. But I do find the bad boy attractive because that's what I seen growing up, and that's what I identify with as masculinity, right? Say all that to say, me as an adult now, I know that that's no good for me, so I don't date them. But the other day, well, not the other day, but like months ago, because my nails not done. So catch up with the story. Months ago, I was going to the nail salon. And next to the nail salon was a barbershop. And there was some fine black men in there. It was some fine black men in there, girl. The Day-Days and the Ray-Rays was in there. Okay, not the Marcuses. Not Marcus, not Anthony. The Day-Days and Ray-Rays in them was in the barbershop, honey. And I was looking. And I was like, whoo. Is it getting hot in here? Is it just me? And I'm watching. And I'm not saying nothing. I just go get my nails done. When I come out, they were playing dice. And something about seeing them playing dice and betting with all the big arms and the tattoos. And I was just like, shit. Pray for me, y'all, because I still find hood niggas attractive. Okay? Pray for me. But I say all that to say that that's the same thing that all of us do. Halle did that. DDG has a certain look. She finds that look attractive. And it ain't even just her. Her sister Chloe, too. She was dating Gutter. And as we can see, Gutter ain't no hood dude because he damn sure testified. Okay? He was on that stand eating that cheese, bitch. Okay? He was on that stand eating that cheese. So he ain't got no hood bone in him either. But they have the look. And that's what those girls want. That's what they want. You know, image is important. That's why y'all was able to look at her and think she's so sweet and innocent. She ain't that sweet and innocent. She chose him for a reason. Okay? And I don't think he's hood, but he do got a little rough exterior. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I wanted to talk about. That was it. That's all. So that is the reason why black women don't like DDG. And DDG, if you happen to be watching, just lurking in the bushes, I want to tell you to keep doing your thing and that this breakup was needed for you. And not just for you, but for her as well. One, when you have a kid, you know, your body go through changes, right? And all the women in this chat, all the women on this channel that's watching this video, put in the comments if you couldn't agree. Your body go through changes. You mentally go through changes. Emotionally go through changes. Your relationship is not the same. It takes some time for her to get back to who she is. And now y'all have a whole new thing that y'all have to adjust to. A baby. Right? And that can determine your love for that person, because if he's not pulling his weight, you might get a little angry. Right? We all been there. Okay? So she needs time to adjust to the woman that she is now, to adjust to being a mother, to figure out how she can be a mom and still be a girlfriend. How could she be a mom, still be a girlfriend, and still be an actor? An actress, still be a singer. That takes time. I need to cut my I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta learn how to cut this stuff off. I'm still learning, okay? That takes time. You get what I'm saying? So we have to give her some grace, right? So this is good for her because she needs to relearn herself, because she is a new person. All right? And she has to adjust. And this is good for you as well, DDG, because at the end of the day, you are a YouTuber. You vlog, right? YouTube content is way different from being an actor or actress. You make money off of being yourself, showing your life. And you don't want to be in anything that's going to hinder you from being yourself, because they're worried about, he shouldn't be doing that, he making her look bad, and da 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 da. It's like you living in somebody else's shadow, and that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So until y'all can reach that common ground, take a break. It's okay to take a break. Also, I say this is good for him because it's time you show people who you really are. What Kendrick say? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas, okay? Sometimes you gotta show people who you are. You've been around all this time. You've been doing this, X, Y, and Z. It's time to boss up on them. Not saying you wasn't already a boss, but it's time to level up at the end of the day, right? And show people that you don't have to be attached to someone to be successful, because you was already successful without that. And you can go to your next level without her. And sometimes people have to grow separately to come together. And I wish y'all the best of luck, okay? And not just with DDG, but any woman who in a relationship, who just had a child, and they just dealing with relearning their self and dealing with being a mom and being a girlfriend or wife or fiance. Take this time. And I also wish you the best of luck as well. All right. Dear Black women who are traumatized, I want you to go sit on somebody's couch. Okay. There's nothing wrong with it. I do it too, bitch. Go sit on somebody's couch. Because projecting your insecurities and your effed up life on other people is not a good look, sis. Okay. As always, keep it clatchet, and I look forward to hearing from you guys next time. Mwah.